So, Brandon here again, your mobile technician. Out in the shop today, a lot of times we don't get, because we're knocking stuff out so fast, trying to get stuff ready for everybody during the season. I don't get to do too much like I used to. Also, I've got 3 or 4 technicians now, so when it was just me and I was able to post a lot of stuff, I was able to do a whole lot more social media interaction on stuff that we're doing. But Saturday, trying to sit here and get some stuff to show out for you guys, kind of give you an idea a little bit of the things we do out here in the shop. Some jobs are just way too big to do mobile. A lot of people don't understand that. Sometimes it aggravates customers, and we're truly sorry. But there's only so much I can do on the back of a dock or in your driveway and stuff like that. And sometimes you have to bring it back to a controlled environment. Sometimes you got to bring it back where you got more tools. Hence this big old toolbox that's behind me, where stuff is just a lot easier to get to. We have certain things that we got to tie into our internet and our Wi-Fi and our systems for some of the computer stuff. But today is not one of those days that I am talking about. Today is one of those days where we get a little bit more stuff, and you're about to see why when I flip this camera around. I am blessed enough to have some awesome technicians that's joined our team over the years, even ones I've been in the business now for 20 plus years. I don't like to say that because you can see it on the gray hair on my face, but I have been in it for a while. But I've also got some guys that's been in it a whole lot longer than I have, that actually have more experience in different areas than I do, which is amazing, because when you put all of us together, we just have an awesome team of guys. So one of the guys that I have, just a phenomenal knowledge of wealth. I'm thankful to have him. But here's one of the boats he's working on. Let me flip this camera around for you. So this is one of those jobs that we have to bring back. This is what they call a inboard outboard boat. The motor is actually on the inside, up in that engine area, engine bay right there. And this is what they call the outboard side of things. So inboard, outboard. You got this whole lower unit. Now, you have to have this special jack, which is pretty expensive and helps tremendously, because you can imagine trying to hold this lower unit up, 1 or 2 guys, to sit this sucker in there. Now this is where tons of people have leaks and all kinds of stuff going wrong in their boats. This is where the oil and the shift lines and all that stuff run through to get to your lower unit. As you can see, you got different shift cables and your section right there where your gimbal joint and all that stuff goes through. This is just like a drive shaft on a truck. If you guys ever have any knocking noise coming from your inboard outboard, more than likely these joints are going bad. This whole entire section has to come off the boat for that. Now there's multiple reasons this stuff has to come off. Sometimes it's the knocking, sometimes, and the majority of the time, it ends up being oil leaks and stuff like that. Inside of here is just a rubber grommet, a rubber boot that goes around. Water can seep in through this area. Once water starts seeping in, usually this would turn a rusty color and end up damaging everything a lot quicker. The water can actually go inside of your bilge area and motor area right there. Sometimes these shift cables and all that stuff get messed up, or the gaskets leak your oil right there, so it's just not allowing the fluid to get to the lower unit like it should. Your trim sensors are also known for breaking. A lot of those trim sensors are not very easy to do out in the field because they go on both sides and they have a wiring that goes back behind all of this as well. You have these rubber boots that are up in here sometimes that will bust and allow water to get in on the cable itself and allow water to get in your bilge area there as well. So tons of different things that can go wrong. These are some of the things that we can't do in the field that it has to come back to the shop for. Luckily, we got enough awesome technicians that can handle these types of things, and we can handle that stuff here at the shop. Not something we do mobile. I know we're called your mobile technician, but the great thing is we are skilled enough and have a facility that is nice enough to bring some of this stuff back to. Now, some things we will try to tackle on the trailer in your driveway to still keep from taking stuff back, but that's not as something that we do on a regular basis either. It just depends on the job. But anyway, once again, it's Brandon, your mobile technician. It's Saturday here at your mobile tech, just going through, finishing up some jobs, cleaning up some stuff, getting stuff ready. Let us know if you need anything in the future. We would be more than happy to take care of you. If you don't have somebody that provides a great service for you, we try to go the extra mile by coming mobile and doing everything. Once again, Brandon, your mobile technician. Thank you.